Hello and welcome back everyone, I'm Day-Glo Buffalo and this is Let's Play Broken Sword Shadow of the Templars, the Director's Cut. When we last left off, we had just acquired a toilet brush. As exciting as that sounds, it is probably important to the game that we do that. So, well, I guess nothing else to do than to return a said toilet brush to its rightful owner. Okay. Here, let's give it to this guy.
Here's your brush, sir. It wasn't easy getting it back. The manager took the brush from me, gave me the toilet keys as my reward, and stomped off. What was all that about?
Manager, he say, "Bah, look at state of this. Need much cleaning and detergent before go around my, you bend."
He said all that?
Body language account for much, you know? Oh, yes, indeedy.
Right. Anyway.
It was the key to the club toilet.
Okay. Well, let's see if there's anything interesting in there. Right. So there's the door. Nothing outside the window. A toilet. Whoop-de-doo. A mirror and a towel dispenser. Okay.
It was a roller towel dispenser.
All right, very interesting.
The mirror was as clean as anything else in there. And I thought the French had strange toilets. I hadn't drunk anything since the morning, and I didn't need to use it.
Well, it's probably a good idea to stay hydrated in this climate.
The design of the toilet was a little different from what I was used to, but a toilet chain is a toilet chain all over the world. Oops.
Okay.
It was the short length of chain I'd taken from the toilet at the Club Alamut.
What good is that? We can do with the drain. Okay. Right, we need money. Which we probably have to get off of this guy. Or his wife. Question is how? Probably by providing them with something that, you know, is worth buying. Can't talk to Nijo anymore.
I hadn't come all this way to seek out curios.
What was that again? Oh. Okay, that was interesting. The ball bounced all the way over there and then came back. Nijo didn't even blink. That happen every time? Yes, apparently it does. Because when we, I don't know, pet the cat or interact with the cat, it goes up here, so then the ball would probably disturb it.
The cat was an ugly brute who looked like he owned the joint.
Okay, so the cat goes over there, so ring the bell, and nothing happens. Okay. Oh, wait, something did happen. Okay, now we can talk to Nijo again.
Hi, Nijo.
Hello again, sir. And how may I help you this time?
Okay, we've got nothing to talk about.
What does this toilet chain mean to you?
Are you building a bathroom in easy installments?
Well, is there any other way
So
of
long,
building
Nico.
a
Toodle
bathroom?
pip, sir.
So what is this?
The statuette looked pretty sorry for itself after its fall, chipped with both arms broken off.
Ooh. Maybe we can hawk it to her.
Hello again, Pearl.
Why, hello, George. It's such a pleasure to see you again.
Yeah, I don't think we want to insult her.
Are you interested in antiquities?
Am I? What have you got there, George?
How about this fine statuette?
Oh, George, that'd be ideal, except, I don't know. It looks new, George. You wouldn't be trying to make a fool out of me, would you, George?
Good God, no, Pearl. Nothing could be further from my mind.
Okay, so that didn't work.
I've got to go now, Pearl.
It's been a pleasure, George. Don't be a stranger.
So, do we have to make that thing look old? Maybe we can use some plaster on it.
Maybe not.
Or maybe not. Maybe we can scuff it up with this thing.
Maybe not.
Or with the chain.
Maybe not.
Or maybe with this? You know, I wonder why we're carrying this grease paint with us.
The grease paint had worked magic. Now it looked like aged marble instead of cheap plaster.
Nice. Okay, so let's try and give it to her now.
Hello again, Pearl.
Why, hello, George. It's such a pleasure to see you again.
What do you think of this fine piece of ancient statuary?
Oh, Matt, that's just what I've been looking for. Just one thing, though.
Oh?
It looks awful similar to that modern one you showed me.
Ah, well, that's because... You see, that's because...
It was a replica.
That's because the first one I showed you was a modern copy of this one. And I sought out the artist who'd done the copy and bought the original. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, George, how can you ever forgive me?
There's nothing to forgive. Believe me. Would you like it?
Would I ever? I'm not carrying the money, though. If you go and find Dwayne, he'll pay you for it. If he gives you any trouble, just tell him that I want it.
Fair enough. Of course, we sought out the person who made the original statue and everything.
I've got to go now, Pearl.
It's been a pleasure, George. Don't be a stranger.
As I was saying, we sought out the guy who made that statue in the 30 seconds in between the two times we talked to her. So let's give it to Dwayne, was it?
Hi there, Dwayne.
Hi there, George. How can I help you, young fella?
What do you think of this?
Good gravy. Looks old.
Yeah, I had to turn this town upside down.
Boy, your luck's better than ours. Looks Roman.
I wouldn't know.
What'll they say back home? How much do you want, George?
Oh, I couldn't. It's the find of a lifetime. I mean...
$50. Take it or leave it.
I'll take it. Here you go.
And here you go.
Thanks for the money, Dwayne. This'll come in real handy.
I ought to be thanking you for finding this Roman statuette.
Okay, we got our $50.
Okay, well, I'll see you around, Dwayne.
Count on it, George.
$50. In the States, I'd have thought of it as a good night out. Here in Marib, it represented hard currency.
Fair enough. Let's get back to... What was the cab driver's name again? Altor? No, that's the corporation in Saints Row.
I don't know why, but I felt like I could trust this guy. Hello again, Ultar.
Praise be to Allah. I am blessed with your bountiful presence once more.
About Bull's Head Hill.
Are you desirous of seeing this most splendid place?
Well, maybe.
A terrific bargain. Only 50 of your Yankee bucks.
50, huh?
Fair enough, I guess. If it gets us out of here.
Okay, it's a deal. Here's the cash.
Ah, most splendid. As you say, the cash price mullah is correct. Mister, we make with haste.
Where exactly is your taxi? Because the only vehicle I can see around here is an aging Army surplus truck.
Yes?
Ah, okay. I'll be along in a minute. It didn't seem right to take off with the toilet keys, so I left them on the bar.
Well, how very conscientious of him. So I guess we have to go back here.
Hello again, Ultar.
His most splendid and adventurous client.
That's your taxi?
Oh, yes, most assuredly. Most entirely splendid taxi in all Marib.
It looks like an old Army truck to me.
Bah! You Americans with your checkerboard caps and your Judd Hershes. You have lost sight of what a taxi should truly be.
About 4 tons by the look of it.
There, you have hit the nail in the nutshell.
Okay, already, let's go.
Regrettably not, most esteemed fair. There is a minor problem of a tiny nature. The fan belt has taken it upon itself to break.
So, what are you gonna do?
What can I do? I must wait for a ride to the garage for a replacement.
How long is that gonna take?
1 day, maybe 6.
I can't wait that long. We gotta get moving.
But how, my friend?
I'll think of something.
Can we maybe use this chain?
What does this toilet chain mean to you?
You got brush back so you could steal chain? You're sure strange cookie, mister, yes?
I guess not. I don't think we have anything else that can be used.
Bye for now, Ultar.
May good fortune follow you, mister.
So let's check out this, because this guy was like selling stuff, mechanical
The
stuff.
stand was hawking ancient machine parts that seemed to be from a stripped-down printing press. I couldn't imagine where they'd come from, or who'd want them.
Any fan belts here?
He didn't have anything that I needed.
Are you sure?
The stand was hawking ancient machine parts.
Does, Nijo have anything?
Hi, Nijo.
Hello again, sir. And how...
No, we can't even ask him for
So long,
information.
Nijo.
Toodle pip, sir.
Maybe Dwayne knows something?
Hi there, Dwayne.
Hi there.
No.
Okay, well, I'll see you around, Dwayne.
So, I searched all over this place for something that maybe could be used as a fan belt. Or a fan belt. And I couldn't find anything, so... I don't know. For the sake of expediency, let's see if... This taxi... Now it's broken down. How can I help to fix it? Well... Do you have a fan belt lying around? You need something like a belt, a long piece of material. Yeah, I got that far. There was a towel dispenser in the bathroom. Okay. But George just pulled on the towels, fruitlessly.
I knew the door was locked.
Okay, but nothing happens.
It was a roller towel dispenser.
Yeah, I
It was
want you to take the towel. Can we bust it open? No. I don't know what the plaster would have done to it. Maybe use the I don't know. We can smudge it up. Or electrocute it. No. We tried this. Oh. Did that do it? Okay, so the toilet, the towel dispenser was locked with a toilet key? That is
There
weird.
didn't seem much point in closing the dispenser.
And he didn't like even refer to it. Oh, it's locked or something. He just didn't interact with it at all. So I guess, I don't know. I would think the only way you come across this solution is by randomly interacting with everything you have in your inventory.
It didn't seem right to take off with the toilet keys, so I left them on the bar.
I don't know. I don't think that design of the puzzle is really ideal. If I hadn't gone through my inventory piece by piece, I don't think I ever would have thought of using the key on the towel dispenser. But fair enough. Let's give the towel to Ultar.
Hello again, Ultar.
His most splendid and adventurous client.
Is this any use to you?
My friend, the very thing, yes.
Ultar took the towel from me, cut it in two lengthways, and gave me half back. With his half, he did the kind of fan belt replacement that's normally done with stockings.
Now, if I knot the ends together, so... Serviceable, yes? Very serviceable indeed.
Stockings might work on a Bentley, but on a truck, the coarse toweling did the job nicely.
Come along, my friend. You want to see the bull's head? Yes?
Okay, looks like somebody is watching us. Alright, let's see what notes we have. Syria, Bull's Head. This place is weird. I had to get a toilet brush to get a towel to fix a taxi. But I made it to Bull's Head Hill. Now to look for Klausner. Find him, find the lens. Yeah, this sounds very much like an adventure game kind of solution. Get the toilet brush to get the towel to fix a taxi. So, let's see. Okay, there's something here.
I could see that crack would make a good anchor point.
Anchor point for what?
Centuries of hot days and cold nights had opened a crack in the cliff edge, deep into the living rock.
Okay. And nothing else here. Got something here. Guess a stick. How did that fit in his jacket pocket?
I damaged that tree enough for one day. The stick I'd broken off was surprisingly hard and inflexible.
Could we maybe jam it in here and, I don't know, break off a piece of the rock? Maybe not. Maybe we can do it with this thing. Or not. A chain? No. Not with a towel. Do we want... We can't go anywhere else.
I could see that crack would make a good...
But an anchor point for what? I guess. Well, nothing else makes sense. Can we maybe...
Maybe not.
No.
Maybe not.
Or maybe...
No.
No.
Maybe not.
Or the towel, maybe?
No.
No.
Maybe not.
Maybe use the towel on this.
With a flourish, I tied the end of the towel to the stick with a textbook reef knot.
Okay.
I was now in possession of the patented Stobart stick towel. If I could only think of a use for it.
I don't see any use for it either. Can we stick this in here?
I could see that crack would make a good anchor point.
Okay, I didn't realize the towel was that long. Oh, so now we can go down?
That looked really safe. But I had no choice. I hadn't anticipated going mountaineering when I'd come to Syria.
Okay. Another puzzle solved by trying to use everything with everything else. Which, you know, an adventure game should try and avoid. That just didn't, I don't know, it just didn't look like it made any sense. I mean, I can understand what it's going for, but, you know, the game gave absolutely no hints, no indications of the kind of solution it was looking for. There's something there. Anything else? No.
Close up, the niche looked somehow artificial.
I presume that since this texture is somewhat different, that's gonna open? Can we...
I didn't like the idea of putting my hand in there. But hey, what the heck? I was only risking mutilation. No blade took my hand off at the wrist, and no scorpion stung me, for which I was very grateful. But there was something in there. A metal ring, as wide as my hand.
Do you want to maybe pull on it, or...
I took a firm hold of the ring. I tried not to think of death traps, and pulled. Whoa there!
Okay, that again is an interesting choice, that you have to interact the same way with the same thing twice to get the result you want. And we are in a cave.
Around the corner, I found the corpse. Oh my God. Klausner? Large as life and twice as dead. I'd hardly had time to accept the fact when I heard the door mechanism start up again. Oh man, no! The door had slammed shut, trapping me. I had a bad feeling about how Klausner had died.
This is some vacation, trapped in a cave in Syria with a corpse for company and an assassin on my tail. Yep, that is definitely a vacation that you can tell your grandkids about.
I couldn't think of anything to do with the statue, apart from scaring small children with it. A stone head bearing 3 bearded faces. It was a strange image, but a powerful one, redolent with antiquity and ancient mysteries.
Hey?
I couldn't think of any.
No. So we can pull it or push it or... Well, let's look at Klausner first.
Whatever had been in the bottle had been drunk. Klausner must have died of thirst and dehydration.
Gee, who is he supposed to look like? The only thing is that why isn't he wearing a shirt under his jacket? Indiana Jones wore shirts.
Bullwhips might be handy for exploring ancient ruins, but they're no use when you're trapped in a cave. Klausner clearly fancied himself as a latter-day Indiana Jones.
Something else
I searched
here.
the corpse. No portable phone, no demolition charges, no 5-course meal. You'd think international conspirators would go around better equipped. I've done more fun things in my life than searching a corpse. But as my life expectancy wasn't great, I figured I should try every new challenge that came my way. I cautiously flicked open the jacket.
Well, what is that?
Hey, what's this? I'd found some kind of lens. A very old lens made from a very hard glass. That settled it. The knight on the manuscript had been holding a lens the whole time, not a crystal ball.
I thought we had already established that. I was right. It's a lens, not a crystal ball, and now I have it. Although Klausner is dead and I'm going the same way unless I find a way out. Kinda mixed results. Okay, so now we gotta make our way out of this cave. Something we can look at here. But I don't think there's anywhere we can go over on this side.
I couldn't take the inscription with me. All I could do was stare at it and try to memorize it. In occidenta sita est, in ora mundi. Okay, that would have to do.
Could have brought a camera.
The mouth's opening. It must be Ultar. My God, if he comes in, we'll both be trapped. Ultar! Don't come in! It's a trap! Stay where you are! You!
Hello, Mr. Stobart. We meet in the most unusual places. Please, do not make any sudden moves. I have no desire to maim you.
Did you say maim?
I did. Dead men tell no tales, as you say. And I want to hear everything that you have to tell me.
And what if I don't want to talk?
Then I shall, most regrettably, have to kill you. Rest assured, however, that I am an excellent shot you would not suffer.
Oh, that's good. Believe me, I'm really assured.
It is rather dark in here. I think we should conduct our business outside.
Why should I make myself an easier target?
If I fire at you, Mr. Stobart, I shall hit you even in here. But unfortunately, my marksmanship will suffer. It could be the difference between hitting you in the leg or the groin.
Boy, it sure is hot in here.
No sudden moves, Mr. Stobart. Now then, where shall we start?
How about being bosom buddies and you putting that gun away?
Klausner, do you know where he is?
Well, he's in that cave if you want to go in there. I guess we can tell him the truth. I mean, maybe he goes inside and checks him out and we can get away.
Yep, he's dead. Just around the corner of the cave. You want to look?
I'll take your word for it. How did he die?
Starvation or dehydration by the look of it.
He was caught in this trap you were shouting about? Yes, I suspected as much. The Templars were not ones to give away their secrets lightly. Was he carrying anything of importance?
No. Can we just tell him that he didn't find the lens?
No, nothing.
So, why is this location important? What did the Templars hide here if not an artifact?
Sure, but we didn't find it.
Well, there is something, I guess, but you can't move it.
Yes? What is it?
It's a treasure map. You know, X marks the spot.
Come now, do you expect me to believe that?
Yeah, okay. You caught me. But round the corner, there is something in Latin up on the wall.
Latin? Do you remember it, Mr. Stobart?
In accidenta cita est, in ora mundi.
Ah, the words of Caesar. Yes, that makes sense.
Well, I know that roughly it means to the west, to the edge of the world. But what the heck is that about?
It tells me where the sword of Baphomet lies. Mr. Stobart, I am sure that you are just what you appear to be. A gifted amateur.
Thanks, I think.
But I can no longer tolerate your interference. There is far more at stake than you realize.
So what are you gonna do?
I regret that we must end this here and now. Your only choice now is whether you die like a man or like a dog.
A cute dog, though. I don't know. So, like a man, I guess?
Okay, you're the boss. I'll take my medicine.
You are an honorable man, Mr. Stobart, a rare breed. I should like to shake your hand.
Yeah. Well, what the heck?
Oh, okay. After we've tried to shake everyone's hand and throughout the whole game, now we can finally do it? Well, hey, it's as good a time as any. Oh, back in Nico's
Luckily,
apartment.
the canopy on Ultar's truck broke my fall.
Thank goodness for that.
The worst part of the experience was Ultar's driving.
What about the lens? Is it still in one piece?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's good to see you again, Josh.
Really? Well, I have to say, I'd have enjoyed Syria a lot more if you'd been there.
I wouldn't have been much help. Anyway, you did just fine on your own.
I think I would have enjoyed Syria a lot more if it was her there. But, okay.
Have you any idea what this lens might be used for?
As a magnifying glass, obviously.
That makes sense.
I brought you a present from Syria.
Oh, George, you shouldn't have bothered. What is it?
This.
A necklace. It's rather heavy.
Ethnic craftsmanship at its most rustic.
Oh, of course, I love it.
You do?
It will always remind me of you.
Okay, so we gave her the toilet chain. I hope she never finds out where it came from. Anyway, well, let's head out. There's nothing else new we can talk to her
I'd
about.
better get back to the quest.
So, why is... Oh, it was just because we were close to it, that's why the... But maybe we can talk to the doctor. What was his name again? The archaeologist. But we'll do that in the next part. So for now, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like or a comment below. Subscribe to stay up to date, and I will see you in the next part. So until then, have a good one.